I'm Hital.
I'm Anuja, and today we're making Medu Vadas. It's a wonderful South Indian tiffin item, and it goes very well with sambar or chutney, or both.
Yeah, I eat it with both.
And here's what you need. Split black gram dal or urad dal, 1 cup. Salt to taste. Water for grinding. 1 teaspoon finely chopped ginger. Green chilies finely chopped to taste. Coarsely ground black pepper to taste. A pinch of asafoetida or hing. Oil for deep frying.
So for our vada, we have washed and soaked the urad dal really well, and it's been soaking. You want to soak it for at least about 6 hours or overnight if you have the time. And we've drained out all of the water from here, and now we're going to grind it.
We have a blender over here, and we're going to add the dal in here. And so the 2 things that you need to keep in mind is, number 1, it needs to be coarse grind, and number 2, you need to use as less water as possible. So blenders do need a little bit of water, but if your dal is very well soaked, it won't need a whole lot. So just put it in a little at a time, and we'll just go take it from there. And in between, we're going to keep just mixing it in so that it grinds properly. Alright, this is done. It took a little bit of effort and a little bit of time, but a little bit of patience takes you a long way.
And it took about a little bit over half a cup of water to grind it. Again, you really don't want to add too much water because it's very hard to form the vada later.
That's right. And this is like perfect, it should not fall. So then your vadas will hold shape. So for the Medu Vada, we've poured the batter into a bowl, and we're going to just mix it. We're going to also add in some salt. Some ginger. Black pepper. And green chilies to taste. And mix it well.
We also have our oil going on medium heat, and we're going to allow it to heat up while we work on it. And the more you mix this batter, the better, because it puts a lot of air bubbles into it, and it makes your vada nice and fluffy.
So for the Medu Vadas, you dip your hands in water. Take a little batch, little bit, just enough so that it, you have control over it. Make a ball out of it, and then just poke your thumb into it so that it makes a hole.
The reason we put a hole into the vada is that it allows the vada to cook evenly all the way through. Otherwise, what happens is the top is nice and crispy and golden brown, but the center remains dough-like. So by putting a hole in it, you're allowing more surface area to reach the oil, and it cooks a lot faster and more evenly. And once they're nice and golden on one side, we can flip them over. You want to try to flip your vada 1 time. It absorbs less oil that way. So our vada look nice and golden brown. A good indication that they're ready is when we first put them in, there were a lot of bubbles coming out, and now the bubbles have reduced significantly. So that means a lot of the moisture is gone, and they should be nice and crispy. So we can go ahead and take them out.
And we have a paper towel over here. We're going to put the vadas on this so that the excess oil goes on that. So Medu Vadas are ready. They can be had with sambar and chutney. They look excellent. Right? Beautiful golden color.
They're really crispy and soft on the inside. Both together, it's a wonderful texture.
So enjoy these wonderful tiffin items, they're known as. And join us again on another episode of ShowMeTheCurry.com.
Adding a pinch of spice to your life.